Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Here's to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it up, we had it's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does.
Hey, hello, I'm JulieJo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. If you're not new here, welcome back. If I messed with my hand, it's because I got my tattoo touched up today and it hurt. Today it hurt really bad. When I got it done like 2 weeks ago, it wasn't as bad, but now that the skin is so thin and, you know, hurt like a bitch. I think I've decided that I'm going to take my tattoo all the way around my arm to my elbow. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Charlene. Hi, Tanya. Hey, Katina and Lizzie and Meg and Amanda. Hey, everybody. Isurlas. Hello, Allie. Melissa J, what's up? Hi. Tori. Bird, welcome. I'm so glad that you made it. Hey, Trey. Oh, Bailey Beauty Blog. Hello, Jess. Let's see. Hello, Valerie and Reagan and Jennifer. Hey, Polychrome. Hey, Kat. Hey, Alex. Today, so, I was sick a little bit, and then I had like the busiest night of my life at work on Wednesday. I've just been really tired. So I went the easy route and just looked at a Kelsey Ray video. I was like, we're going to do Kelsey Ray today. Yeah. So also thanks for all of the love on my new Fundy video. Also, did y'all see that one of my Kelsey Ray videos took off? It has over 50,000 views. It was the one from a few weeks ago. And I want to welcome all the new people to the channel because I have quite a few new people. So welcome. You can call me Iz. I will Iz. Thank you. Love the chat. Thank you, Tanya. Your first live, Sarah. Welcome. Hey, Wit. As you don't catch lives. Hello. Hey, Shay. Chris the Doll. Reading Little Bosses Everywhere by Bridget Reed. It's really good. I've heard so much about this. I just bought Cultish. And I've heard blurbs from Cultish, but I haven't read it. I just bought this today. I also bought, so I think flowers are becoming a special interest of mine. I bought On Tyranny as well. And then I spent more money than I should have today. And then I bought wildflower identification flashcards. So we'll see. Let's see how that goes. Loving the Kelsey Ray content. Well, thank you. She's lost it at this point. Ariana, I never get to catch a live. I've never got to catch a live before. Hi, JJ. I hope you're doing great. Thank you. Hi, I am doing very well. Yeah, I'm in a really good spot. I'm very happy. I really appreciate all the support on my videos and all the love. It's been wonderful. Can we get affiliate link for the flashcards? I want those so bad. So I actually got these flashcards at Moon Palace Books in Minneapolis. That's where I live. And they are the New York Botanical Garden flashcards. So I don't have an affiliate link. The only affiliate links I have are Liquid IV and, of course, Aura. So if you watch my videos, they've actually sponsored those videos, which was like a huge milestone for my channel. I so greatly appreciate them. Let's see. So yeah, I think you just in NYBG, the New York Botanical Garden, they're the wildflower identification flashcards. I'm gonna look for ones that aren't just wildflower as well. So, my daughter's currently working with a florist and is in love with it. Oh, that's wonderful, Brandy. Level up option, learn about what plants are native to your area. Yes, that is definitely, and that's a huge one, especially in Minnesota, because there's a lot of native land. So for sure. Charlene, I've been reading about Dorothy Thompson, a journalist that was one of the first to speak out about Germany and became an activist. Oh, interesting. Dorothy Thompson. I've heard that name before. Me and my cat ready for this live. Welcome, Nicole. See Morales, your last video of her was hilarious. I have no words for her. Shoots off the hook. Yeah. I'm going home for a memorial next weekend from Ohio. You're going home to Ohio? Oh, you're going home to Minnesota from Ohio? Is that what you're saying? Sorry if you've lost someone. The memorial? I'm very sorry. That can be very difficult. I'm very sorry for that. All right. Anyway, that's enough on my show and tell. I'm drinking my Diet Coke. Do you have your drink? Do you have your snack? Because it's time. And we're going to do it. And I don't think today will be a long live. I'm really tired too, by the way. So I did the most ultrasounds Wednesday night that if y'all don't know, I work night shift at a hospital, pediatric hospital. And I did 18 ultrasounds on Wednesday night. The second most I've done is 17. So 17 was the most I did until Wednesday when I did 18. But just sharing a little good news. However, it would have been a really difficult night, but I had a radiologist call me and compliment me on my images and say that I found something very difficult to find and that they were beautiful images. And that means so much to me because I take so much pride in my ultrasound work. It is a skill that is learned, and I take so much pride in it. A member's link. Excuse me. Charlene, would you mind dropping the members link? If not, if you aren't able to in this moment, I will totally do it once I start the Kelsey video. So yeah, anyway, that was really wonderful, and I was very, very proud. So that made my super, super busy night totally worth it. Like, that just boosted me so much. So anyway, I am, for the Discord, to become a member, that's a thing, right? You can become a member. I know the easiest way is to do it on your computer, but there is a way to do it through your phone. So thankful for the healthcare workers. Oh, and you know what is you can look in any of my recorded videos, and they all have the member link to become a member. Actually, in this description of it, you can. Oh, thank you so much, Charlene. You're the best. Thank you so much. So for the Discord, I will put that link in a community post for members only. So if you are a newer member, you're not in the Discord, don't worry, I will get that to you. But I have to do it members only on the community post. Oh, thank you, Lauren. There's a button next to my name that says join. Press subscribe plus. Thank you, Allie. Is welcome to be. Whoa, what just happened to myself? Welcome. Thank you so much for becoming a member. That is very generous of you. You can get the Discord to work. RC's Julie. Okay. How about you reach out to me on my Instagram, if that's possible, and I'll chat with you about it. See what I can do to help you. So, I have two options for a quick new member welcome jam where we all jam together. It's Powerpuff Girls or Diaper Division Losers, which, by the way, I have an update on Life Activated Brands, so don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. You must be really good with peds patients to get good imaging. It has all that is a skill on its own, Melissa. I have had to. I've learned. I've got the tricks. Anyway, yeah. So let me know if you want Powerpuff Girls or Diaper Division Losers. And when you decide, Diaper Division Losers, yes. Okay. Diaper Division Losers, assemble. Here we go. If you don't know what this is, you might know the person.
Nobody that's going places in life, by the way, wants to be around some negative, dull, disillusioned, thumb-sucking, whiny, crybaby, Diaper Division loser. Nobody that's going places in life, by the way, wants to be around some negative, dull, disillusioned, thumb-sucking, whiny, crybaby, Diaper Division loser.
And you know what? I still don't understand what Diaper Division loser means. Can someone clarify? Reporting for duty. Who is this? Okay, Melissa Collins. If you don't know Melissa Collins, I'm actually going to talk about her tonight along with Kelsey Ray. She is the CMO of Life Activated Brands. Her husband, Brandon, is who you just heard, or not husband, sorry, partner, now fiance, is the CEO of Life Activated Brands. And he did, I hate the way he talks, that clip is gold, right? He did a training with Melissa, and we covered it several months ago. And he said that. He called us Diaper Division Losers pretty much. And so that's just become our thing. And it's a really great. Oh, Melissa J, thank you. You think it has to do with an inexperienced group in the military? It's hard to hear the Diaper Division Loser clip, FY. Oh, thank you, Ranger Kathy. I think it was because it was lower on volume. So next time that I play it, or maybe I'll play it once just for fun after we get started a little bit. So if someone joins or if someone wants to hear it, I'll play it later and I'll make sure the volume's up. Thank you, Kathy, for telling me that. I really appreciate that. Hey, Austin. Austin's been a member for 17 months. Thank you so much, Austin. I'm so grateful that you're here with us. I always love seeing you in my lives. All right, let's get into it, shall we?
Morning. It's 8:19 a.m.
Okay, let me know how the volume is between her and I. Let me know if it sounds good. I know this might be annoying, but I want to stop and check, make sure we're good. And I love to know that y'all are having a good experience.
I never go live this early, but I really want to stay consistent with you guys, okay? So, if you're watching live, you can put a 1 in the comments. Hi, hello, good morning. Tell me what time it is, where you are from. If you're watching this on the replay, no worries. It's okay. Just put your favorite emoji or say I missed you because you missed me live, and I would love to just see how many of you guys are actually hopping on my replays because you like me. If you don't like me, you should block me because I'm never going to stop showing up, okay? We got that out of the way? Okay, good. I'm going to pack.
Thank you, Polychrome. I don't know if Kelsey Ray has me blocked on Facebook. Melissa Collins has me blocked on Facebook. I don't block MLM Boss Babes. I mean, obviously, because I'm trying to see their content. They usually block me. Especially on Instagram, if you send me something, the best thing you could do is screen record it and send it to me or like take a screenshot because I am probably blocked. I'm blocked from people that I haven't even covered before because I guess they see my tags like anti-MLM and all of that stuff. Hi, JJ. I was listening to your last video. I was so appreciative how vulnerable you were. Oh, Perry, thank you so much. Hey, Perry. I appreciate you being here. I know you. Thank you so much for being here. Got you so snarky. 27 likes. Oh, yeah. Please like the video. Thank you so much. It's wonderful. It seems like you're much louder than Kelsey is. Okay. That is good to know, and I appreciate y'all letting me know.
These trials up, do my best while I'm talking. First things first is I need to get my body into ketosis so that I can think clearly, so that I can curb my appetite because I'm getting a little bit hungry. I've already been up for a couple of hours. So this is going to knock on my appetite. It's going to give me some good, clean energy that will last throughout the day. And it's going to give me...
Charlene says I'm on the block list they send around. Mama, I've made it.
Me better mood, focus, mental clarity, gonna clear my brain fog right up. So anyways, cheers. Hi Heather. Hi Cassandra. Hi Haley. What is up, y'all?
Just started Ruth Allen.
So I have been talking a lot. I've been sharing a lot of content on good morning. Hi Cynthia. Kayla, what's up? I've been sharing a lot of content about how I've been making full-time income from home for the past 6 years. And I really want to share with you guys, maybe even if you have questions, you can drop the questions in the comments below. How many of you guys have ever Googled work from home jobs? Just drop me in the.
Thank you, Kat, for letting me know. How does it sound now? I turn myself down quite a bit. If I'm still too loud, feel free to let me know. I'll turn myself down more, and then y'all can turn the volume up more if you need to. Samantha, currently a passenger princess. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you're here.
Comments, okay? Because before I started this, I would Google, and I'm a felon, so I'll probably get into my story a little bit with you guys as well. If that's okay, if y'all want to know about me, give me a thumbs up, give me a hell yeah, give me something, give me a me.
Thanks, I know that's so sweet.
So I'm actually a felon. I dropped out of high school. Well, here's the thing. This is a quick little rundown of my life story and how I felt like it was going downhill very quickly.
The labels are making her body filter glitch. Really? You don't think you really think she has a body filter on? I mean, she looks great to me. But like, I think like y'all really think she has? You're still a little loud. Oh, thank y'all so much. I really want it to be a good experience for y'all, so I appreciate when you tell me these things. All right. Also, I could like, I don't know, not be so close to the mic. I don't know. Does she have a? We'll pay. Okay, I'm gonna go back just a couple of seconds and we'll see. Let's see.
Out of high school, well, here's the thing. This is a quick little rundown of my life story and how I felt like it was going downhill very quickly, okay? So, at 16 years old, I told my mom was very controlling, by the way. Anybody else relate to that? Hi, Patsy. Hi, Marina. What's up? Jennifer from Kentucky. I love it. My mom was very controlling. So, at 16 years old, I was like, as soon as I turn 17, I am moving out. Like, I do.
She claims she's making $4K on Facebook. Fun fact, Facebook and Snapchat are the two highest paying platforms. I don't know if she is making that much, but they are the two highest paying platforms.
I do not want to live with you anymore. I don't like how you treat me. And she said, you don't have to wait till you're 17. You can move out now. I was literally going to get like emancipated the whole 9, okay? If you relate to this, let me know in the comments. And so anyway, she said, you don't have to wait until you're, I'm like, wait, is this right? Yeah. Until you're 17. So I was like, okay. So I moved out at the age of 16 years old. At that time, I was doing online schooling because I was getting bullied in middle school, and I hated it. So in middle school, I started doing online schooling, and next thing you know, I'm moving out at the age of 16. I moved into my boyfriend, and my boyfriend at that time was, guess who? Yep, Eric. Eric and I dated when we were 16 years old. I have a crazy life story, by the way. It's I could write a freaking book. Anyways,
you should.
Ended up moving out of my mom's.
Write a book, and then I'll do content over every single chapter. That would give me so much content.
House into the house with Eric, and naturally, being a 16-year-old girl living with her boyfriend, what do you think happened? I didn't complete my school. I didn't show up every single day. I ended up just quitting. I don't even think I officially withdrew myself or even like dropped out. I just quit. I just quit doing the school. I just never did it ever again. I did go for my GED whenever I got a little bit older. I failed one part of it, and then I never took it again. I don't know. And now here I am, 8 years into being an entrepreneur. Okay, so I have been working for myself for 8 years, but I have been working from my phone for 6 years, and it's not as complicated as you might think it is, okay? The only thing is, though, it's not easy. The only thing is you got to show up consistently, okay? You got to be authentic. You cannot hop on here and just try
Y'all have no fucking idea how hard I'm working to see this glitch that y'all see.
And do what everybody else is doing. You gotta like actually show people who you are and stop being so damn scared to be yourself, okay? By the way, if any point in time you want to have a conversation with me about how you can get into what it is that I'm doing, I share with the entire world what exogenous ketones are, and I help people get fit. I help people get healthy. I help people feel good in their own skin. If you want to feel good and you want to get fit and you want to help other people do that by doing it yourself, drop a $sign in the comments. I'm not going to just work with anybody. You got to actually want to have a better life for yourself, because I'm telling you, I have experience with certain people that they'll come in and you want to chase the money, and yes, right, we're here.
I think so. A few of you are saying that, Charlene mentioned it too, how is she keeping track of what labels go on which package? I think this is from like her giveaway type of thing, you know, like if you sign, or what she did recently, and I think I covered it in a video, where like a certain number of people bought, there was a certain number of these special packs she had that were like $80 or $90 or something. And I think that she already put a label on one that got the most special pack that had like an extra few things in it. And now all of these other people are getting the same pack. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, polychrome, something like that.
To make an income, but I'm here to make an impact. I'm here to actually help people change their life by changing my own first. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Eloise. Cynthia. Yeah, I had to do online school. The bullying was just absolutely unreal. I don't even know where I was going with that at first. But that's a little bit of my story. And, you know, one thing that I'll tell you when it comes to making money online, I'm in sales, okay? So has anybody on here ever been in sales? Drop a yes. If so, drop a no if you haven't. People like to demonize sales.
Now, that's not true. People like to demonize sales. No, we like to expose the fact that you're in a pyramid scheme, babe. People like to demonize sales. Sit down. Oh, she is. Take a chill pill. Have y'all taken your chill pills today? You should. Which is me saying don't forget to take your meds. Demonize sales. I mean, I get it. I mean, yes. There's some things that people do demonize sales on. But the thing that we're demonize, like, you know, whatever she's saying that we're doing, it's simply because you're in a deceptive business model that hurts people and is a net negative in this world. We're only demonize predatory behavior, Kelsey, right? Thank you. Sit down even further. Lay back on the couch. People aren't demonizing sales. We're demonizing manipulation tactics. Yes. And she's living in a van. Where she keep her stock? She's living in a mobile home. Is that right? So it's definitely bigger than a van, but I don't know. I'm sure she's found a place for it. It's probably the most important thing in her world.
I think that it's like, oh, so bad, and it's like it's a scam. Everything's a scam, baby. Do you or do you not go to Amazon and buy stuff every single day? What makes it different? Do you know the supplements? How many of you guys have ever bought a supplement like iron pills or
She is just not the brightest bulb in the room. She might be the dullest bulb in the room. Her 2 brain cells are working hard as hell to do nothing. My 2 brain cells work hard and I can form words sometimes. Hers, they don't give a fuck. She's in a 5th wheel. Okay. 26 months. Oh, Brandy, thank you for being a member for 26 months. That is so generous. It means so much to me. I greatly appreciate that. 26 months of demonizing lame MLM tactics and reminding people that when the math doesn't math and the science isn't science, the MLMers will be MLMing. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate it. That would be too perfect if she was living in a van down by the river. Oh, yeah, it'd be poetic. Well, up until the other week, they still had the house, so I bet she kept a lot of her stuff there. Oh, polychrome, she mentioned that she put a lot of it, she had to move again, essentially, like when he moved out of the house, and move a lot in storage. Kelsey, why are you so mad? Right. If you, okay, JJ, your face said it all. I'm just saying, if you had to defend your job, if you have to defend your job all the time, if you have to give energy to defending your job all the time, there's something wrong there. Like, for example, there are people in this world that believe ultrasound is harmful. There is not one single study, research, anything that has been done to show that ultrasound has harmed anyone, for the record. But people still, who was it? There was an MLM boss babe that like would tell people to not get ultrasounds. Was it Jessie Lee Ward that would say don't get mammograms? Anyway, like, and you know what I could have done? I could have shown the research. And that's not the same situation because there is research and there is evidence to prove that they're wrong. However, I didn't because I don't give a fuck. If they don't want to get their ultrasounds, then don't get your ultrasounds. I don't care. I'm not going to ultrasound you anyway. I would turn you down as a patient. But how do I put this? If you have to, in every video, talk about how your job is not a scam, maybe it is. Seriously. Like, how many of you out there have to talk about in every video that your job's not a scam, or even have to explain that your job's not a scam, and can explain that your job's not a scam very simply? It just blows my mind. She said the radiation was causing cancer. Yeah. Ooh. Listen, I don't believe in this idea that you have to respect the dead. However, I do believe that some things I just don't need to say. And the fact that she said the radiation was causing cancer and she's not here today, I'm just going to press play.
Vitamin D3 or magnesium. What the hell makes this so different? Tell me now. You don't know because it doesn't, okay? So you purchase stuff online every single day, and I can guarantee you probably already get stuff online. Like I said, maybe you order stuff from Amazon. Maybe you order stuff off of Instacart for your you're purchasing stuff online. You're spending money. You are buying stuff.
I bet Kelsey Ray doesn't read. This might come off a little like, I bet Kelsey Ray doesn't nourish her brain. Do you know what I mean? Like, people have hobbies. People like to listen to podcasts to learn and nourish their brain. People like to paint and hobbies, right? Like to read, like to make music. People like to do things, right? People like to play video games. I mean, seriously, like, these things are good for you. Having hobbies and like nourishing your brain and learning more and being educated. That girl doesn't do a damn thing other than try to explain why her MLM is not a scam. She's saying that her selling MLM products and building a team under her is the same as you buying from Amazon. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm late, but did you just add to the tattoo? Yes. Well, I did a couple weeks ago, and I have now gotten it. Today, I got it touched up. Anyway, she listens to self-help books on Audible because she's too busy to read. I will say that if I sit down and read a book, and I did that for every book, I would never get anything done. So I do have to do. I enjoy listening to people talking, like. Not just like someone talking and reading the book, but like they have like voice actors that do it. I think it's really good. But anyway, reading can seriously damage ignorance. That's good.
I'm just on the other side of it where I'm making an income helping other people purchase what I have because it's life-changing. So it's ketones. And maybe you want to learn more about what ketones are and how they can help you. Just drop info in the comments. But number one is fixing your mindset and understanding that you're not going to be you're not going to be selling something. You're going to be sharing something because you're going to be doing it yourself. I don't have any more trials available, unfortunately. If you want to be on my wait list, just drop the word wait list in the comments. And you can be one of the first people I text whenever I release another batch of ketones. I usually do it once a month. Maybe I'll do it another. If there's enough of you that want a trial again, and drop the word waitlist, I can do another round, but it's going to have to wait because I have to do some inventory. Just starting my full-time living with Fifth Wheel this week. Oh, I love it, Amanda. I love it. Kaylee, I will send you information. But y'all, I think my best advice for, making money online is just be real, be authentic. If you're trying to sell something that you don't really love, that is not actually impacting your life, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to see success. The reason that I've been able to make
Kelsey, right? If selling ketones and getting people to join my team impacts my life the way it's impacted yours, I don't fucking want it. I don't want it. You look and seem miserable. Also, stop unschooling your kids. Send them to public school. Get it together. You're a mother. Frustrated.
Multiple six figures by selling ketones is because of what they do for me, because of how much I believe in them and how much they have changed other.
Ketones don't make you multiple six figures, you dorkaroni. It's your downline build. It's building your downline that does that.
People's lives, because baby, you can't get this anywhere else. This is a one-of-a-kind product that literally no one else can duplicate. We own all the patents to this formula. It's just truly amazing. And so if you want to learn more about how you can actually make money by doing something real and authentic and that makes you feel good and help other people, you can drop a $sign. But I think it's just authenticity, and then also, posting consistently. Like, how often can you show up for people? Because for me, it's I don't show up for me. I don't post content for me. I post content for y'all. I post content to show you, number one, I'm a real person. Number two, I'm actually here to help you. Cassandra, I love it, waitlist. To show you that I'm a real person. And by the way, y'all, if you're on here right now, please tap that share button, comment the word shared. I love when you guys share my lives out. It helps me to reach more people. And you know what I'm here for? I'm here to change the world. So I can't do it alone. I need your help. Share this out and type in the comments the word shared. When you do that, I would love to, I'd love to see it. Love to see it. Indiana, what is up, girl? So right now, part of my job is helping people experience ketones. And sometimes once a month or so, I usually offer trials. So it's a lower price point. It's multiple flavors for people to try. If you want to give it a try and you want to be on my wait list for when I drop them again, you'll be the first to know. Comment the word wait list. But I'm about to take these to the post office. I think I might try and do maybe a day in the life. I really don't even know. I say that, but then when does my day in the life need to start? Because I've already woke up, did my makeup and all that, and I feel like I've missed so much of what I should have been recording. I'm so bad at trying to do a day in the life. Everybody wants to see a day in the life. Would y'all like to see a day in the life of...
I don't give... No. What are you going to show me? That you go to the pool, that you work out, that you pack trials? You're not going to show me you messaging people to join your team. You're not going to show me deceiving people into joining your MLM. You're not going to show me anything of substance. Okay? So no, thank you.
Just drop a yes in the comments. But I did want to go live, share my face, share my thoughts, share my heart with you guys about what I'm doing and how you can do it too.
Share my face. Carrie K, welcome and thank you so much for becoming a member. If you would choose one of our new member jams, it's either Diaper Division Losers or Powerpuff Girls. That is a generous of you though. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Let me know what you think.
And if you're not dropping a $sign, I'm telling you right now that you're missing out. If you don't want to be a part of sales, you probably will never be able to work for yourself.
Listen, Kelsey, I know you're hurting for money. I know it, but you don't have to offend as many people as you possibly can. That's not going to help you, okay?
You'll never work for yourself. You'll never make your own money. You're only ever gonna. You gotta shift your mindset.
Girl, I'm not in sales. I make my own money through YouTube. I'm not in sales. You do not. I understand the concept of building a business, especially people at Etsy or people who have a small business. They have to do some kind of marketing and sales and all of that in their own way. I don't. Well, I mean, I share a link, but I've authentically grown this channel on YouTube, and YouTube's the platform that I use to share my stuff out. But I don't do sales, but I make my own money on here. The way that she feels like she has to put other people down to make herself feel better is, well, actually, you know what? That tracks. That tracks for her.
But I'm not here to shift your mindset. If you don't believe in what I'm doing, I'm not going to convince you. I don't want to work with everybody.
You just tried to, instead of trying to convince us, you decided to offend all of us. I'm not offended, but that was your goal, to hurt our feelings.
I really don't. I only want to work with people who are hungry, who are coachable, and who are willing to listen to my coaching, because I have everything that you need to be successful in this. I have the systems. I have the...
We're going to re-listen to that part because I don't want to pause it like I just did. However, we do have the new member jam we have to do, so let's go ahead and jam to Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls were born! Blossom, Bubbles, Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting
Thank you so much again. The Electric Mama, a member for 41 months. Wow, the time has flown by, but you've loved every moment. Thank you, the Eclectic Mama. That is so wonderful. Thank you for being a member for 41 months. That is wild to me. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's re-listen to that, and I will let her cook a bit.
I'm going to convince you. I don't want to work with everybody. I really don't. I only want to work with people who are hungry, who are coachable, and who are willing to listen to my coaching, because I have everything that you need to be successful in this. I have the systems, I have the plan of action, I have the blueprint of success of everything that I did myself to be successful with this. And if you can't follow that, I don't want to work with you. Okay? And
I have a legit question, and I don't know if it's offensive, so I don't mind correcting myself when I'm wrong. If you make multiple six figures, Kelsey Ray, why are you living in a third wheel? Personally, I would not want to live in a third wheel. If I were to live in like a third wheel or something like that, I would be doing it out of like saving money. When it comes to like people in MLMs, their goal is to show you the money, right? They want to show you the beautiful apartment. They want to show you these things. Kelsey Ray, if you're making multiple six figures, I don't think you would live in a third wheel. And not that there's anything wrong with a fifth wheel. A third wheel? LOL, I know nothing about nothing. I don't know shit about nothing. But like I live in a tiny ass apartment because I can't like afford a house or a bigger apartment or anything like that. So like if you're living in a fifth wheel, but you're making multiple six figures, I don't understand. Like, wouldn't you want to show us more? KR said it because she wanted to travel. Well, she hasn't. We'll see. If being successful means I'll live in a camper, I'll pass. Yeah, it's just not comfortable for me. I wouldn't want to do it. The list of people she's turned down working with the zero, Lady Minnersall, that's actually really funny. I don't have issues with feet, but why are you putting socks on while lying? Yeah. Remember when she told everyone she was moving into an RV and she said her relationship was in no danger and they would never break up? Yeah, how did that work out? It's a choice, Julie. Don't you want to live in a tiny ass trailer and raise kids who aren't going to school and also your relationship just fell apart? Yeah, A. Martin, that sounds like exactly what I wanted to do. There's nothing about her that says success. Right. And honestly, the thing, it doesn't even matter about the fifth wheel, but that's just like something that crossed my mind because she keeps bragging about how she makes multiple six figures a month. And it's a weird flex when you've just moved out of a house into a fifth wheel. And there's nothing wrong living in a fifth wheel. She probably has more square feet, whatever, than I do. Well, maybe not, but still, I mean, close. I think the thing for me is it's the aggressive need to offend people to try to get them to join. The aggressive need to like fearmonger to try to get them to join. That is when I know things are not okay. She is coming off so desperate than ever before. Yeah.
Being honest, if you don't have some deep desire for more, I don't want to work with you. If you don't have this desire in your heart to help other people become their best selves by becoming your best self, I don't want to work with you. Okay. I want to ask you something. What do you think all businesses in the world, how do you think they're shaped?
Oh. All right, I got to draw.
Like, literally, when you go into Walmart, I love when people comment this. When you go into Walmart, or you go apply for a job at Walmart, where do you start out at? You're gonna be you're gonna be an employee. You're gonna work the registers, okay? And then what do you move up to if you do good enough? If you do really good in it, right? It's like you moving up and making more money. 100% depends upon your level of effort and how much value you're bringing to the company. So then you move up to manager, maybe a district manager, maybe yada yada yada, whatever. That's a pyramid. It's a pyramid.
Kelsey, drink some water. All right. While you drink some water, Kelsey, let's talk about these pyramids, okay? When it comes to the way the business structure is in multi-level marketing, it is obviously different than the way it works in the corporate world. Now, is the corporate world fair and people get paid what they deserve? No. But that does not negate the fact that they are not the same, okay? So my arrows are the way the money flows in the company, okay? So we have MLM over here. The money flows up. Who's getting the money? The top. Who's not getting money? The bottom. Now, while the corporate CEO at the top does end up getting more money, everyone in the pyramid gets paid. In corporate, or whatever you want to talk about, whatever business model you want to put here that's not MLM or a scam, the people who put in hours, the people who work are getting paid. Does that mean they're getting paid what they deserve? No. But that's better than the people over here in the MLM sphere that are not getting paid because the money they are making is going up. Okay? It's not the fact that it's a pyramid structure. It's the fact that the flow of the money in this pyramid is not okay. The people at the top are making the money that the people at the bottom don't even get to touch. And while there are similarities when it comes to the corporate world, in the corporate world, you have benefits, you get paid, you're not like, you know what to expect, right? Like you get a job description. And while, of course, the corporate world is not always fair, it is not a multi-level marketing company where you do not get paid when you work. You only get paid in commissions, or if you are able to build a downline, you get paid off of them. It is simply the way the money flows. It is not that hard. And you know what? She either knows that and refuses to talk about that, or the light bulb factor comes into play again. Not so bright. Not so bright. Also, I like my health insurance, for the record. Guess who doesn't have it from their company that they make multiple six figures at? KR, baby.
Okay? The people at the top are the ones who are working hard, the ones who are working smart, the ones who are being coachable, the ones who are showing up and putting in effort to their business, to the company. So yeah, it's a freaking pyramid. It's the best business model in the world for the average person to come into and actually be able to make a substantial amount of money.
But it's like literally not. Like factually, it's not. In every single video that I make, even the one that the girl defined, it's in my description that's copy paste. Like it's in my description that doesn't change. And you'll see it in the girl defined videos too. So if you hear from that, hello. When I talk about things like this, when I say facts, when I say blah, like when I say the Federal Trade Commission says blah, when I say something about facts or statistics, I have in my description of every video those linked. Structure does not equal business model. It doesn't even make sense. My scam isn't a scam because this other scam exists. It can be both, Kelsey. Right. You show up, you clock in, and you get paid. Is it perfect? No, but you get paid, and you don't have to cry on the internet just hoping for a sale or someone to sign up. Right. Let's see. Taylor said, as a former Walmart cashier, I never had to recruit others cashiers for a promotion. I was also paid more than at least 85% of MLMers. I hear that. KR has a massive head. Let's not comment on her head. I was reading that without reading it. You know what I mean? So let's take that back. Ava, I make six figures as a self-employed, not MLM person, and don't have my own insurance. Why else would I have gotten married? JK, kind of. I mean, you do get those benefits. People at the bottom of corporate structure aren't paying into the pyramid. It isn't it isn't pay to play. Right.
Like, I'd start at corporate something.
And Charlene said, Your Honor, I have Exhibit A, the proof of income disclosure statement. I rest my case.
Not everybody has that ability. Not everybody. Like I said, I was a felon. I am still a felon. And I dropped out of school. I couldn't have gone and gotten a corporate job. I would have never been able to make this type of money in a corporate job. Multiple six figures without a degree. This is the profession that people can come into without a degree, without a bunch of experience, without all these things, and be able to make a substantial amount of money. So, like, you can knock it, but I can promise you right now that the average person is going to have way more success here than trying to go to school for however many years and do all these things. Thank you. Fair point. Thank you. All right.
Why doesn't she work on getting it expunged from her record? Can you get a felony that involves like a murder expunged from your record? Also, she was a teenager, so I would anticipate maybe, but like, I don't know. She really does like to use it though to sell her pyramid scheme product. You can get custody of your kids as a felon. Maybe. I actually have no idea. That's a good question is what I meant to say, not maybe. That's a good question. I have no idea. Thank you for asking that. I don't know. Also, like, felonies cannot be expunged. Thank you, Hoodie and a Crowbar. I like that name. Appreciate it. No, she did not do that to someone, but it was a part of the felony. Anyway, I don't want to, like, you can look it up. You can look up Kelsey Ray's stuff. I've talked about it briefly on a live before, but it's not something that I want to talk about too much. However, I know she talks about it in every video and uses that as a way to say, look where she's come, and like, okay, and I probably could talk about it to be fair, the way that she uses it for her gain and other people's loss, but I'm not going to. Let's see. My good friend is a felon and has sole custody of his son. He's a really good dad. The mother isn't in the picture. Yeah, Lizzie Poo, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, and just because someone has a felony does not mean they are a bad person. She said in the past video in the last couple months she could go get it expunged, but hasn't. Well, interesting.
I love it. And now listen, there are some things out there that are schemes, that are scams. There's a lot of different companies and
you know what I would love for, I'd love for Kelsey to do? I would love for Kelsey to tell us what is a scam or what is a scheme. You know what I mean? Like, they tell us all the time, this is not. Okay, then what the hell is to you? What is the scam, the scheme, what is a pyramid scheme to you? Can you explain that to me? And can you point out different companies that are those? You won't specify the company. Why? Because they disguise themselves as multi-level marketing companies. She will not say the company. And if she does, I probably haven't heard of them before.
Business models where you have to only recruit people into it to get paid. And it's like basically you just make money off of recruiting people into recruiting people. It's like, that's a scheme. That's a scheme, okay? What's not a scheme is when you're...
Kelsey, don't you recruit people into the company for you to make more money? And when they recruit people, they end up making more money? It doesn't. Here's the deal. When the people who work in the company are the biggest customers, there's an issue.
Selling a tangible product, and the tangible product actually does what it says it's going to do. I have a very visible result from drinking ketones. It's not a magic pill, and I'm not going to sit here. I'm probably the realest person you'll ever follow that talks about ketones.
Just because your product does what it says it's going to do, which, by the way, it doesn't do that for everyone. You can't just say that it like objectively works. Just because your product did for you what you say it does it make it not a scam? Because the product isn't the problem. Like, the product's not the issue. Oh my gosh, so weird. Isn't she trying to recruit right now? Yeah. Oh my gosh, you both of us said that back to back. That's really funny because it is true. She is trying to recruit right now, but she's saying that pyramid schemes or scams are where it's just recruit. But like, it's just going over her head, I think. She doesn't understand that she's admitting to that part being in their MLM.
I'm telling you right now, it's not a magic pill. You do have to work with it. It's not something that's going to just suck up all the fat that you've put on your body for the past 10 years, okay? It does burn your body's fat for energy, but you got to work with it, okay? But a pyramid scheme is something like you're just recruiting to recruit to make money. And that's not what we do here. You know what I mean? We're actually helping people drink ketones so that they feel better, so that they want to move their body, so that they want to eat better foods. The ketones are curbing your appetite, giving you good, clean energy, focus, mental clarity. I'm telling you, ketones have changed the game, and they are coming quickly to the rest of the world.
Catherine Rowland, thank you so much. Kelsey has lost the plot and the product is irrelevant. Yes, Charlene, I totally agree. Sammy Sam said, my question is, what are her long-term goals? She blew through the money she originally made and seems to be desperate to hop on any other sources of social media revenue. What's going to happen when she's 50 and has no social security and no future? Isn't that the question? I don't know. What's going to happen? I don't know.
Okay. I'm sorry, Con. Listen, I'm so used to people attacking me that as soon as I start seeing these specific words, I'm like, I'm ready to jump. But thank you for asking, and I'm glad that I could help shift your perspective. If you're selling a way to help others, exactly. I'm not just recruiting people into this business to make money off of them.
Question. If you were selling products, wouldn't you not want to recruit people to sell products? Because wouldn't you want them as customers? If it wasn't about making money off of them, in sales, don't you not want everyone to sign up to sell the products? Because the less salespeople there are, the more you have to sell to, the less competition you have around you. So like, wouldn't you not want to sign people up underneath you? But if you did make money from them, wouldn't you want to? She won't ever understand that concept. She will never get it. She will never get it. And what she doesn't understand is in every video, she digs herself into another hole. Anyone with any kind of logic will watch, and well, maybe that's not true. People who are logical do fall for MLM pyramid schemes because they trust people and yada, yada. And they just don't know, right? They're ignorant. They don't know the information. So when you get familiar with the information and you start watching these, you go, oh, there it is. Oh, hypocrisy. Oh, this, that. Sorry, you don't recruit your own competitors in normal business. Right. It wouldn't make sense. Recruiting would be more competition. Absolutely. Is her former partner still scamming, or did he give that up when they split? I think he's still scamming. She's building generational wealth. She doesn't need Social Security. Charlene, I love your dry humor. It makes me so happy. But yeah, like that wouldn't make sense if you were recruiting people to join your downline if it wasn't about making money off of them, because then you're just creating more competition for yourself. Now, if you got them as customers and then you ask them like, hey, is there anyone else in your family that would like to purchase product that you think would like the product, because you don't make money off of them? Now that makes more sense. However, if you make money off them, it makes sense to get them to join the company. Anyway, I said that like 3 times.
In fact, I actually make less money off of the people that I recruit, and more money off of my direct customers, me selling directly to people. I make more money doing that, but I want to help other people experience what I've experienced, because I've experienced substantial financial growth by being able to sell something that I love that's helping other people.
Right. You make less money off of the people below you, except when there's 300 people below you, you're making more money than off of your customers. She's like, people who join me, I make less percentage on. Okay, but when there's several people below you, it substantially boosts your income. Now, a lot of us who've been around for a while remember when the Monate income was exposed. Do y'all remember when they had like the top 50 or 100 or whatever in the company's income exposed, and it showed like what they made off customers, what they made off their downline, and yada, yada, yada? I do. One thing I remember in particular is that the majority of them made over 85% of their income from their downline. Even more made over 90% of their income from their downline. That was such a significant time for me. And Chelsea CC Suarez had to take her video down. But all of that stuff, you were just able to get on the internet. They didn't have it secured, right? You could just get it, but she had to take it down. Anyway, I still talked about it and showed it in a video previously. But yeah, so I will always remember that. And that was a very significant moment for me because I knew what I was saying was true. But like seeing it on paper like that is wild. I think she put it back up earlier this year. Good. I hope so. It was so good.
And so, anyways, put a $sign in the comments. I'll send you more details about what it is that I do. There is a link in the bio if you want to be a little bit more self-sufficient. But hi, hello, good morning. I wanted to like hop on here real quick and just share that with you guys. I feel like I haven't really been going live talking about business as much as I used to. And when I say business, I mean like how I built a business from my phone and how I've been able to like continuously work from home for the past 6 years and all the ins and outs of those things. And maybe I can go live and share some things about social media with you guys, because social media is, I don't really do in-person stuff. I don't knock on door to door. You know, I've had like little parties here and there that I've thrown for people to come taste ketones, but I don't do that all the time. I strictly work from social media, and I can teach you how to do social media, but if you're not willing to learn, this will not work for you. Okay? I don't know anyone, actually, Hillary, I love that you said that. However, there are people who are still working their corporate jobs for 40, 50, 60 years of their life and then retiring with a 401k that's leaving them with $80,000, and then they have to go work at Bilo for the last 5 years of their life.
Right, but that's better than nothing. Quit acting like your MLM is better than that. That's, oh my gosh, Kelsey Gray, shut your goddamn mouth. I know I chose this live to react to. I know that I'm forcing myself to watch it. But it's just, is Kelsey Gray also live right now? I don't know. I don't know. LOL, whose 401k is that low? Listen, my 401k from I didn't realize how much money was in it. I've only been working at this hospital for a year and a half. I did not realize how much money was in it. I was like, okay. I mean, obviously I'm going to let it do its thing, but no, Kelsey, I don't want to work from my phone. Thank you very much. But she's acting like only $80,000. Okay, whatever. Whatever, Kelsey Ray. But here's the deal. At least they have it. At least they have it.
I'm just saying, it's crazy that people will spend 40 years at a job, but will not put 2 to 3 years into a business that could pay them for the rest of their life.
Facts and statistics show that the majority of people will not make profit, and that many of those people will lose money. Why would they do that? Why are you acting like your MLM business is the same as starting a small business? And by the way, people who start small businesses don't just take off in 2 to 3 years. They build that for a really long time. So wild. Carl Live, thank you, Stacy. Welcome.
Taylor, if you're taking the shot, 100% you need ketones. Those shots will deteriorate your muscles. The ketones will counteract that and actually help you to preserve your muscle. 100%. You need the ketones. Good morning.
How in the hell do ketones help you preserve your muscle? You preserve your muscle by using them. Like when you're losing weight, especially like when people are on Wegovy or what is it called? Ozempic, stuff like that. The best thing you could do is work out on those, simply because you're going to keep using your muscles instead of like your muscles deteriorating as you lose weight. It's like, I don't understand. Yes, I'm on GLP-1 and strength training. Yes, Katina. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Love that. Hi, Holly. Welcome. So like, I don't know how ketones are preserving your muscle. Yeah, on GLP-1 you eat boatloads of protein and exercise. Yeah, your muscles need that protein to build while you're working out. I'm so late, but I made it. Welcome, Soy. Anyway, like, I don't understand why she would say that. Like, ketones help preserve your muscle. No, they don't. It's very big. The way you preserve your muscle, if you have normal muscle growth, right? If you don't have any diseases or disorders that cause your muscles to struggle, whatever that means, protein, working out, and then other ways that you and your doctor or you and your personal trainer, you and your dietitian can talk about. It's just wild that she's act like you don't need this to do that. Wasn't she in $100,000 credit card debt? I'm sorry, but I don't think I would listen to her financial life and life advice. I don't know. Lorena, I don't know.
Hi, Brandy, Madison, Hillary, all of you guys. I just see the same names. Facebook be glitching, and I see the same names popping up all the time. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm gonna run to the post office, drop these trials off. I gotta pick up my Black Label, watch my stories if you have not done so. If you're not doing so already, my stories is where I'm at most of the time. That's like the real me. And then I will be live again probably tomorrow with something else, something different. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments. What do you want to know? Do you have questions? Do you have like any kind of concerns? What are some things that you want to know? Do you spend most of the time with edits of your content? This seems to be the most time consuming. It depends on what type.
Says her didn't you say her ketones help her stay muscular, help her not be hungry, help her sleep well, gives her more energy, and so many more benefits. Right. Also, I also really despise how much she coughs sniffles on her lives. Yeah. I feel like I don't deserve to comment on that because I feel like I do that. Maybe not, but I feel like I do. Yes, it is. Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Of content you're doing, because when I'm posting my vlogs, like if I'm like cleaning up my RV, yes, that takes me about 20 minutes to edit a video and then probably about 10 minutes. So it takes about 30 minutes to get a video up. That's excluding the amount of time that it took for me to actually record it, but that's not really taking up any time because I was cleaning anyways. I'm just putting the phone up. I actually love editing content, but you don't have to do that. For years, I would just talk to my phone like I'm doing right now. Talk to my phone, share my thoughts and my opinions, share little things, and you don't have to do the extensive content where you're having to sit down and edit for hours. The pink and white shorts, yes, I can try and do that. Love your stories. Oh, Brandy, thank you.
We're actually about to watch one of her stories. It's almost over, and then we're going to watch one of her stories that stuff you shouldn't do on an Instagram posted.
Samantha, I did It Worked about 10, 12 years ago. That was not it. That was not it. If you're going to sell...
But I bet you said it worked, and I bet you said it was wonderful. I bet you did.
Something, if you're going to be in sales, sell something that actually works. Sell something that actually makes people feel good as soon as they take it, where they don't have to wait 4 months to feel something. Like, that's crazy, right? The first pack of ketones I ever took, I was elated. I was like, what the hell is this stuff? There must be crack in this. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. I was on fire, but not in a jittery way. I was like, wow, my brain feels on. Like, ketones are it. Ketones are it. If you don't...
Probably not your selling point, Kelsey Ray. Talking about your brain and like on is probably not your selling point.
Don't know what ketones are, drop info in the comments. I can send you details. Samantha, you need to go ahead and switch on over here. But at the very least, $ in the comments if you want to learn more about working from home. Okay? Again, it's sales. So do not message me or do not drop a $ if you do not want to help someone else get better, to help them get fit, to help them get healthy by doing that yourself first. Okay? I will require you, if I'm going to be working with you, you're going to...
No. You don't help them get fit. Don't help them get healthy. Doctors, nurses, dietitians, mental health advocates, psychiatrists, psychologists, personal trainers. These people help people get fit, healthy. There's several others that do that as well. Those people help. You don't do shit. You don't do anything, Kelsey Ray. You do nothing but introduce them to a product they do not need. Okay? You make them waste more money so that you can make a living. Very simply put. Hey, Karina. Late to the party, but just wanted to stop by and say hi. We'll be back for the review. Welcome. Thank you. Ultrasound technician, Suja. Oh, thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
You have to take your health and your fitness seriously so that you can document that to share with other people to help them do the same thing through drinking ketones. Okay? Black Label is...
I mean, of course, a lot of other people, a lot of other jobs help in other ways, but specifically like health and fitness is what I was talking about.
Literally amazing. What's the best way to order? I would just send me a message and we can talk about that. Thank you, Con, for the amazing comments. So drop info in the comments. I'll send you a message. It might be delayed, but there is a link in the bio. And if you want to text me, you're going to get a faster response, which my number is linked in the bio always. Love you guys. Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay. Okay. We're going to go. We're close to done. 80K. That's amazing for most Americans. Yeah, it for sure is. Hey, no worries. We're gonna, wait, sorry, that was actually kind of loud, huh? Okay, this was from her stories.
It is absolutely insane, bizarre to me that there are people out there who are like, well, is it free to start? If it's free to start, I can start, and then, you know, I can pay for stuff after I start, blah, blah, blah. That, you know, well, I'm not going to pay to join you in business. I'm not going to pay to make money. That's crazy. That's like walking into a job and saying, after I get my first check, I'll start working. After you pay me, I can start the job. What? You won't get hired. On to the next one.
Listen to that again. Please listen in to Kelsey Ray, the business mogul, small business, big business, boss lady. Okay?
It is absolutely insane, bizarre to me that there are people out there who are like, well, is it free to start? If it's free to start, I can start, and then, you know, I can pay for stuff after I start, blah, blah, blah. That, you know, well, I'm not going to pay to join you in business. I'm not going to pay to make money. That's crazy. That's like walking into a job and saying, after I get my first check, I'll start working. After you pay me, I can start the job. What? You won't get hired. On to the next one.
Kelsey Ray, that is not even close to the same thing. Like, the way, here's the issue. I don't know if she knows that she's lying or if she has no idea or if she like actually believes it. Like, paying to join an MLM is not the same as going, I'm not going to work until you give me my paycheck. That's, that is, what? It's not even in the realm of the same thing. It's embarrassing. I honestly have no idea, though, if she genuinely believes that or if she knows it's a lie and just hopes people are ignorant. You don't pay to work a normal job. They're like, I didn't pay to work at the hospital, but I get paid. But it's not like, it's not the same. Pay. I don't even know how to describe this. How can paying to join be, how can paying to join an MLM be the same? You know what? You can't even, it's not even like a false equivalence. It's just not, it doesn't even make sense. Maybe it's a false equivalence, but it's not even close to making sense. I didn't pay anything for it and everything. But then she's like, but the thing is, she says it's the same thing as saying not that you're not going to work until you get a paycheck. But it's not. Like, that's not, that makes zero sense. And I don't know whether to feel bad for her if she actually believes that or like to be pissed off that she's lying. You don't pay to work a normal job. It doesn't make sense. Anyway. Oh, now I have 270 of you and I'm about to get off. Sorry. Y'all are the best. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. And it really goes with the Kelsey Ray lore. It's so embarrassing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining. I'm going to depart now. I need to go Vaseline my fingers. They're sore. I need to put an ice pack on them. If you're wondering why you're not looking at the screen, it's because I got my tattoo touched up. There are other reasons fingers gets. Anyway, shut up. JJ, you're worst. Okay, thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful day. And like the stream. Okay, bye everybody. See you later.